Okay, she be gone every single night. Day and night on my mind, pushing you to vibe.
How's it going, everybody? This is Top of Drop. I hope you're having another great day, and welcome back to another video. Well, we're just a couple weeks into the summer, which means we're in the middle of grilling season. Yes, this is the time of year where barbecues tend to most occur. Usually during the summertime, there will be a lot of people that will be taking out their grills, whether it's at home or even at a tailgate, like for example, a sporting event or at a local community event, like at a park or something like that, and they will grill some of their favorite foods during the summer to share as snacks or even dinners with people that they love, friends and family, while enjoying some of the great sights and sounds of summertime. And there are a lot of foods that are used at barbecues and grilling sessions that are extremely popular with Americans during the summer. And so for this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the most popular foods that are used during grilling season. In that case, another top 5 video. Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 favorite grilling foods during the summer vacation. You know, they all range in meats obviously, but they are all extremely popular during barbecue season, whether or not it's, you know, like hot dogs, burgers, or any sort of meat like that. These are the foods that stand out the most during grilling season. And so I'm going to share with you my personal opinion, which ones rank some of the best, and also some of those that are extremely popular during summertime. Now again, this is just my personal opinion. I know that a lot of other people have their personal favorite foods to grill during the summer, but this is just a list of my opinion of what I think Americans love the most during grilling time whenever they're out at a barbecue event during the summer. Okay, so the number 5 top barbecue food during the summer is ribs. Now this is probably one of the least common that we usually see during grilling season, but even then it is still an extremely popular food. Ribs is probably one of those meats that can really feel very, very good because it usually comes all the way to the bone. Now ribs is obviously just like all the other foods that are going to be in this list, but this one is real because it's really one of the more tastier looking things. You can actually put some real cool spices and maybe even some barbecue sauce on it whenever you're putting it on the grill. It's almost like that sirloin almost. When you bite into an actual rib piece, it tastes almost like it's an actual like sirloin or maybe even a chicken wing or something like that. It just feels like that a rib, whenever it's on the grill, is when it is tasted at its best. Now to be frank, it's been hard for me to find good ribs that I can eat because most ribs that are out there usually have some sort of pork on it, and unfortunately I can't eat pork, so I'm just trying my best to find some cool like beef or turkey rib that I can actually have here. But still, ribs is a very common food that is used during the summer during barbecue season, and even at restaurants as well. You know, all of those barbecue restaurants that you usually see out there, ribs is a very popular food that most people usually would eat whenever they are out at a barbecue. And usually without ribs, there are some people that probably wouldn't like being at a barbecue. So they look almost exactly like tenderloin pieces and it tastes almost like a chicken wing. And because of that, that's why I think ribs are very popular during the summer. Number 4 on this list would be steaks. Now, this might be a little bit strange because really steaks can be used like anywhere, obviously, at a restaurant or something like that. But here's exactly why I think, in my opinion, it is a popular barbecue item. It's almost like a burger or even a rib or something like that, like I just mentioned before. You know, steaks are just like tenderloin meats, obviously. You know, you get to grill it on an actual grill and you get to turn it up into anything you want. You can just use it as like a plain steak. Maybe you can even use it to create a steak burger. Maybe even cut out, you know, a little circle out of it, grill it up, and then put it as an actual burger or something like that. Or my personal favorite, you can turn it up into a Philly cheesesteak. Steak can be utilized for many different kinds of foods, and during the summer, it's really no different. Whenever you grill a steak, you're using it for the tendency to cut off a few slices, put it on anything like, you know, a sandwich or a burger or maybe even a sub or something like that, and just put any sort of topping you want in it just to make it taste a lot more worthwhile. And as I said before, Philly cheesesteaks, they are easily one of my favorite foods, and really that's because of the steak that is on it. A lot of people are probably going to question this because many people don't really think steak is that much of a barbecue food during the summer, but hey, in my opinion, I think it is. And you know, I have seen some people grill steak during the summer and use it for a whole bunch of products, and so hey, steak can definitely be a barbecue food, and as long as it's used in anything you want that makes it taste great, steak is definitely going to be one of those foods that you will see during the summer. And so that's why I think it is personally on my list. Number 3 on this list is the chicken wings. Now, obviously, it is one of the most popular restaurant foods there is, but it is also extremely popular during the summer. Yes, I know it's usually very, very small, so many people will think it will be very hard to be able to grill a chicken wing on a grill because of that, but hey, it can still be done. And really, you can put any sort of sauce that you want on it, whether it's, like buffalo sauce once you take it out, or maybe even barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce, or maybe even some sort of zesty sauce as well. You can do it in any sort of way that a restaurant will usually do whenever they are making their chicken wings. Like, for example, Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop. And yes, boneless wings do count in this as well. So it's not just the normal chicken wings that you usually see on the bone. So usually nowadays, chicken wings are one of those foods that you'll usually see at a tailgate, like for example, at a football game, or maybe even a basketball game, or maybe something like that. Those are usually some of the more common places that you will see wings grilled, obviously. But it can be also anywhere during the summer. It's definitely a very popular product. Not only that, wings, out of all the foods that are going to be in this list, are probably the lowest in calories. Whenever it's just, like just one regular small chicken wing, that'll almost be like, I don't know, 50 or 75 calories or something like that. But either way, it's very small. You could grill up many of them as you like. Maybe even create a whole bowl as well that you can put on the table and everybody can just dig into it as well. It really does not matter. Chicken wings are an extremely popular food, and the same can be said when you're grilling them during the summer. Number 2 on my list, and this is probably one of the most common, burgers. This is definitely a very popular food no matter where it is, whether it's just fast food or something like that, or maybe at another certain place. But if there is one place where burgers tend to taste at its very best, it is during the summer when you put them on a grill. Yes, I know there are those fast food restaurants, as I mentioned before, but they don't utilize the kind of grills that can usually be used during the summer. Usually it's just more like flatbread grills where there's really just no lines on it and you can just put them on there and something like that. It tends to bring a whole lot of grease, and unfortunately it really doesn't make the burger taste all that well. Here it's a straight up grill. You get to put it on a grill under all of that charcoal and all the flames that are coming underneath it, and it just makes it look flame broiled. It really makes it look a whole lot better compared to what your average burger would look like whenever you're at a Burger King or a McDonald's or something like that. And that's what makes this a very popular barbecue food. No, it's a very popular food in its own right. Burgers are very common no matter where you are, and at the summer it's when you're going to see a lot of burgers consumed at grilling season. And like I said before with the steaks, here burgers can be used for almost anything. You can make any kind of burger you want, whether it's sort of a buffalo style burger, whether it's a Philly cheesesteak burger or something like that, like a sort of steak burger like I said, or just your usual regular cheeseburger or something like that. There are very many ways that you can create your burger during the summer season, even if it's just a regular burger with absolutely no topping whatsoever. I'll tell you, I have been to a bunch of barbecues during my time when I was younger, especially those family reunions and all that stuff, and I even have a grill outside my home as well that my dad uses whenever we're having a sort of barbecue whatsoever. Burgers is one of those foods that you will almost every time whenever you're at a barbecue see on a grill. It's that popular of a product, and so that's why burgers are an extremely popular American food, especially during the summer. But out of all the barbecue foods, the number 1 most popular one during grilling season, and this one in my opinion should not be any surprise, is hot dogs. Oh yes, hot dogs. Where can you be at a summer barbecue without those? It is probably the most popular summer food to grill there is. It's just a very beloved food, and it really doesn't matter where you are, whether you're at a ballpark watching baseball or any sort of sporting event, or maybe just at a tailgate or something like that, or maybe, you know what, maybe even at an outdoor wedding or something like that. If you have a grill up here, chances are there are going to be hot dogs that are going to be in that grill. It is a thing that you see at the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest, which was recently completed a couple of days ago. There will be a lot of people that will be downing hot dogs. All of them come out from the barbecue. They all come from the grill. They take a lot of time to flame broil it before putting it on a bun. And not only that, just like burgers, you can customize it any way you want. You can just put your usual ketchup on there, which is what I usually do. There are some people that like it with mustard, or maybe they can even put some horseradish, or maybe even some sort of sauce on that thing. Maybe turn it into any sort of like specialty dog as well, you know, a lot of peppers and all of that stuff, maybe a whole bunch of other vegetables as well, and a whole bunch of other things. During the summer is when the most hot dogs are consumed regularly. I can tell you right now, no barbecue is ever complete without a hot dog. And even if you don't have a regular hot dog bun, hey, you can still pull out one of your sandwich bread if you really have one of those and just utilize them to put your hot dogs in there. It really does not matter. Or you can just put them straight on the table, cut it up, and you know, just put it on a sauce of like ketchup and stuff like that, and just eat it with a fork or something like that. Hey, it really doesn't matter. If you're at a barbecue, you're gonna have a hot dog, and hot dogs are extremely popular for those particular reasons. It really does not matter wherever you're at. There are so many foods that you can put on a grill, but chances are, if you're going to be at a barbecue, you better expect that there is going to be hot dogs there that will be grilled, because otherwise it is not a real barbecue. Hot dogs is the most popular barbecue food there is during the summer, and without it, it's just no real taste of summer. As I said before, summertime is known as that time where we all just get out our grills and just start throwing parties, you know, like with the barbecue, whether it's at an outdoor event, at a sporting event, or maybe just as a regular get-together with some friends and family, all that stuff. If it is summer and the weather is hot, there's going to be a lot of food that are going to be placed on the grill, whether it's any of the foods that are on the list that I just mentioned today, or anything that's a little bit out of the norm. Heck, maybe even corn or even bacon or something like that, anything like that. During the summer, this is when the grills come out and are flaming hot. So wherever you are this summer, whether it's at a sporting event, at a tailgate, or a wedding or something like that, it really doesn't matter. If there's a barbecue out there, enjoy it, because this is the one time in the year where you can get to enjoy being around friends while celebrating all the sights and sounds of summer and enjoying some of your favorite foods fresh from the grill. It's that time of year to get out there and enjoy your life. So hey, if there's a barbecue, get out there and enjoy it, because there's going to be a lot of grub that are going to be cooked up this summer. So that being said, I want to ask you, what are your favorite American barbecue foods that you like to eat during the summer? Heck, it may even be one that's not even on this list today. I definitely would like to hear from you, so let me know down in the comments below, and I'll be more interested in hearing your opinions about it. That's going to do it for another video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's vlogs, projects, or challenges, or top 5s like this one, you name it. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me in my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for another midweek upload. I hope you're having another great day. And as always, I hope to see you again in another video very soon. Enjoy grilling season, everyone.